What's up, Aries? How y'all doing? We're gonna do something a little bit different today. We're gonna do something a little bit different. I just want to do a 2022 overview. 2022 overview. Let's just see if we can get some good little general ideas of how this year is going to be, just in general. To be 100% honest with you, it's not all that thought through. I'm probably just going to freestyle it and see what wants to come through and then play it by ear as I go. But anyway, this sounds like fun. Sounds like fun since I got the bonuses and the extendeds knocked out so early. Got to find something to bring to the table. So before we get started, though, if you would like to find information on how to schedule a personal reading, you got to look in the description box of this video. Okay, that's the only way it is done with me. Okay, I do not reach out to people on social media soliciting readings. Please do not get scammed by impersonators out there. If you want a reading from me, it's only done one way, and that's in the description of the video. All right, let's see what wants to come through. Like I said, I haven't even thought this through really. Let's see here. Let's see what wants to come through first. Maybe some general messages, past person. I don't know. Let's see. Well, let's see here. Oh, two more. Last one. Okay, cool. I really see you start to lose interest in something here. Yeah. I feel like there's something that you've kind of had tucked away in the back of your mind. It could have been a relationship, very possibly. Yeah. I see you. Oh, you know what, though? I see an attempted reconciliation coming up in here, but it looks kind of to me like you're losing interest. Look, check this out. Six of Swords reversed, Tower card reversed. But with the Empress reversed and the Six of Wands reversed, it's almost like right when you start losing interest. Whatever. I think this is something from the past, obviously. Yep, I see you and this person connecting. Yep, I see you connecting with somebody, but it like I said, it looks like right as soon as you start to lose interest. Death card. This hasn't been something that's been moving very fast. Maybe this is something that's just been standing still, stuck in one spot for a real long time. And the connection, the fire has been burning out slower and slower and slower. And probably the minute that you go ahead and make the decision that in your heart, that I'm done with it. I don't even care about that anymore. On to the next one, that's when I kind of feel like this person's coming back. Or at least you will have, even if they don't like directly come back, like show up straight up in your inbox, you're still going to have some sort of window of opportunity to reconnect. And I see you all reconnecting. Could be an Aquarius for some of you. I also have Scorpio and Taurus. Okay, that's pretty cool. Oh, Cancer. Could be a Cancer too. I also have Virgo. Ooh. And the Wheel of Fortune reversed. Yeah, so I feel like you're going to have the opportunity to get closure here, honestly. Yeah, I do feel like you're going to be able to get some closure here. This feels like it's probably somewhere in the summertime too. Probably somewhere in the summertime is when I mainly see this window of opportunity opening for you to get some kind of closure. Let me just see. Let me look at their energy. This isn't cookie cutter, y'all. I didn't sit and say, okay, I'm going to read this spread first. This, how I usually do the past person, current person, new person. I'm not doing this like that. I'm just seriously winging it and seeing what comes through. Let's look at their energy. Whoever this past person is here. And I didn't mean to start off with the past first. That's just what came through. And you got Six of Swords reversed, Tower card reversed. That's past energy, man. That's just what came through. Let's look at their energy. Let's see their energy. Oh, the King of Wands reversed. Oh, shit. Uh-oh. You know what that card is, right? Game player. Two more shuffles. Ooh. Okay. So they're playing it off. 10 of Cups. They're playing it off and trying to pretend. That's what I see. Okay. They're still not. Oh, it might end up popping off between the two of you again. Okay. So what I'm seeing here is I think there's a part of you that knows deep, deep down inside that this person hasn't let this go, but you can't prove that. You probably can't point to any evidence that proves. You just feel it in here. You feel it in here like, man, I know that you're not over this. I know that you haven't moved on from this, but I can't tell by looking. Some of you may have spent some time, maybe stalking them on Facebook or something, trying to find evidence that supports that they haven't moved on from this, and you can't prove it. You just know it. And yeah, it looks to me like they're still not opening up and being 100% real with you, because they look. Maybe they're already in another relationship for some of you, but yeah, they are still very, very tightly, energetically tied to you, and they're just not open up and being 100% real and authentic about it. And I think that it's bullshit. I don't think you really have any. It doesn't really look like you have very much of a tolerance for that right there. So it does look like it could very, if you get your hopes up and you're really expecting this person to finally be 100% real with you, it could end up leading to another falling out. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune reversed. I think this is a karmic soulmate for a lot of you. It could end up leading to another falling out. Look, here they are again. The karmic wheel and the world card are both reversed. King and Queen of Wands both reversed. This is somebody that's just, I wouldn't take it personally if I was you. I don't think it's just you. I just don't really think this is a very reliable person in general. They're probably just not very reliable in general. I bet you nobody can really trust them fully. Nobody can really trust them fully, but they're still heartbroken over this. But for whatever reason, they don't want you to know. Why don't they want Aries to know how they feel? Why don't they want Aries to know how they feel? What's the problem? Why not? Magician reversed. They may be afraid that you'll try to manipulate them. They may have some fear that if you know how they feel, you'll have power over them and that you'll try to manipulate them. Now, I'm not saying that's what you're going to do, but maybe that's just what they're thinking in their mind, The 8 of Cups reversed. 2 of Wands. Yeah. They don't want you to have any kind of emotional power over them. And they feel basically like if you know how they feel, you'll use that against them. That's their fear. I'm not saying you're going to do that. Not saying that's what you're going to actually do, but for whatever reason, that's what they're thinking. That's what they're worried about. Well, let's see if we get any kind of outcome here. What's the outcome looking like? How's the outcome looking? What's the outcome looking like? 10 of Swords reversed. I feel like you're probably just going to end up getting over this. Probably just going to end up getting over this and moving on from it, honestly. Five of Pentacles reversed, 3 of Cups. So I feel like you all are going to extend apologies, maybe. Yeah, Queen of Cups reversed. I don't really feel like you're ever going to get to connect tightly emotionally with this person. I don't think so. It feels to me kind of like apologies are extended and accepted. Maybe you all could be friends. Maybe y'all could be friends and hang out, with the 3 of Cups, hang out as friends and whatnot. But Queen of Cups reversed, doesn't really look like it's, I don't see it going very much deeper than that. What's the best advice? What is the best advice? Best advice. The 2 of Wands. Okay, you're at a crossroads. You are at a crossroads. Knight of Wands in the reverse. And the Ace of Cups in the reverse. Okay, so you are at a crossroads with this. And when I see you at a crossroads, there's not a right path, wrong path. There's this path which yields this experience, and that path, which yields that experience. Um, it looks to me like if you want to really smooth the road out and take the smoothest path possible, I wouldn't attempt a full on reconciliation of how it used to be. I wouldn't try to do that. But it does look to me like if you still want this person to be a part of your life, you might want to take the path where the two of you were just like friends. You know, Three of Cups, Ace of Cups reversed, Knight of Wands reversed. Don't try to make things move too fast. Let this flow naturally. Put up some boundaries. Kind of let it flow naturally. I think the two of you might be better off as friends. Okay. Okay, well, that's interesting. All right. What the hell am I going to read next? What am I going to read next? How about new love coming in for 2022? New love. When's it coming in? Who is it? When's it coming in? Who is it? What's it going to be like? Let's see. When's the newest person coming into Aries life? Two of Cups. Man, this looks like it's happening pretty soon to me. Looks like it's happening pretty soon. Two more. Okay, 10 of Wands, Ace of Cups. 10 of Pentacles, man. It could possibly be somebody at the workplace, maybe. World card reversed, though. So this looks like it's something coming in pretty damn soon, honestly. Looks like it's something coming in pretty soon, but I'm getting here. They may not be honest about a third party. There may be a third party involved. Yeah, I kind of feel like this person. Ooh, it looks like this person's bringing. They're bringing past baggage into this connection. Okay, with the World reversed, 10 of Wands. Okay, the next person you're connecting with here very, very soon is carrying baggage from the past into this connection, and they're not being honest about it. They're not being honest about it. One thing you may kind of notice that this person seems a little bit closed off, you know, and I don't think they're being honest about the fact that they're still heartbroken and still in love with the past person. Sun card reversed. Yeah, it could be a Leo for some of you. Also have Virgo, Aquarius, Page of Swords reversed. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. You might. I'm seeing this person still being hung up on a past person, on an ex, still stalking their ex. Okay. Let me just look at their energy here. Let's see what their intentions are. Okay. This looks like it's something that's happening pretty soon, too. Something that's happening pretty soon. But the way it's looking right here, you might not find out about this until 6 months down the line. 6 months down the line, you might end up finding out that they were actually still in love with their ex when you all met. Let's see what their intentions are. Let's see this person's true energy and their true intentions. Whoa. Okay, Knight of Cups in the reverse. They may not have been looking for a new relationship when you all meet. I think connecting with you might have been a surprise to them. Page of Swords reversed. Yeah, right. They weren't really looking for anything serious. I don't feel like they were looking for anything serious by the time they connected with you. Yep, see, they're still hooked on the past. They're trying to find a rebound, basically. They're trying to find a rebound. But when they connect with you, I feel like it's going to be a connection that kind of surprises them a little bit. You know, they want to keep their options open. They don't want to settle down with any one person. They're still tied to their ex. But then when they meet you, I kind of feel like a light bulb flicks on in their head. And they may feel a little bit more connected to you than they wanted to. You know, they may not want to feel a real close connection with anybody. So yeah, I feel like they're kind of torn. they're kind of torn with a decision to make. And that may be and like I said, you may end up finding out about this 6 months down the line. I don't know how you're going to find out about this, but if they seem a little bit closed off, or they seem like you wonder, like if you find yourself wondering, like, man, what's going on with you? Are you even into me? You talking to somebody else? I don't think they're still talking to their ex. I don't think they're still, but I do think that they are still broken about it and still in love with their ex when you all meet. Page of Wands. But I don't see them actually wanting to leave you to get back with their ex, if that makes any sense. Does that make any sense? Let's see the outcome then. Let's see the outcome. How you going to react 6 months down the line when you find out that they weren't even being honest about their ex when you all came together. They may not even mention it. You may not have a clue that they were just recently out of a relationship when you all came together, They may not even mention that. So that could kind of piss you off a little bit. 6 months down the line, sometime maybe around fall, you find out you were just in a relationship that you just got out of like 2 weeks before you met me. Well, who's this? That's not the picture of you I was painting in my mind. When were you going to tell me about this? Like, man, if you're being that closed off and shady about that, what else you lying about? What else you lying about? The Magician. Ace of Cups upright. Okay. King of Swords. So I see you kind of taking a step back. I see you kind of taking a bit of a step back and you may feel like, how am I going to word this? You may kind of feel like, oh, whoa, maybe I didn't know you as well as I thought I did. Maybe I should take a step back and detach myself a little bit, But I think that honestly, though, I don't think you're going to let that get in the way of things. I don't think so. But I do think that you are taking into consideration how quickly you want this to move. You're taking a step back, like, whoa, let me take a second look at you. Let me reevaluate what I thought this was or who I thought you were. But I don't think it's getting in the way. I don't see separation happening. Could be a Pisces, by the way. A Pisces, Cancer, Capricorn, Sagittarius. Okay. Might do some general messages here at the end, too. Do we have any advice? For Aries? The Four of Swords. Just relax, man. Just relax. I know y'all get tired of hearing me say this. I get tired of hearing myself say it. Relax and let things flow naturally. I love it when people ask me, should I do something? And my favorite thing to do is teach people how to develop your own relationship with the universe. First thing I like to do, take my hands off the wheel and see which way the universe is trying to push me. See what's trying to pull me in what direction. And if I'm not moving, if I take my hands off the wheel and I'm just stuck in one spot, then I'll start pushing. Let me push in this direction. Let's see if I can get the ball rolling in this direction, and just start testing to see what doors will open and which doors don't want to open. I feel like if you put your foot on the gas and take your hands off the wheel and relax. Ooh, the Nine of Swords. Oh, it's going to be hard though, isn't it? You're nervous about this. Don't let your nervousness and your anxiety make too many decisions for you. Okay, don't turn this into a fight. Don't turn it into a battle. You should not have to force it. You should not have to fight it. Do not let yourself dwell on the worst case scenario. Okay, just train your mind. And this takes entrainment. This does take psychological entrainment to train your mind to pull your focus away from the negative and onto the positive. We were born and brought up in a system that has entrained us all psychologically to dump all of our energy into the negative end of the spectrum. Okay? One is not better than the other. It's just the timelines and the experiences that you create moving forward have an awful lot to do with where your focus goes the majority of the time throughout the day. Mm-hmm. And it doesn't make you a bad person. I know some of the most benevolent hearted, good intentions people on the planet, but they are entrained psychologically to focus on the negative. So they're a negative minded person. It doesn't make them a bad person. They just focus all their energy on the negative. And that has a huge, now it gets deeper than that. It does go much deeper than this, but that does play a tremendous role in the negative experiences that they create in their lives moving forward. They have no idea that all these bad things that keep happening in their life are a manifestation of them focusing all their energy on the negative. So when it comes to this situation right here, don't spend too much time dwelling on the negative. Don't spend too much time dwelling on what could possibly go wrong. Could it possibly go wrong? Yeah, it could possibly, but it could also possibly go better than you ever imagined. Which one of those are you going to feed most of your energy to? Because they both exist in the same place up here. Think about that. I think there's a lot of potential here. I think there's a lot of potential. All right, let's look at general career and finance. General messages for Aries through 2022. Overview of general career and finance. Let's see. Ooh, okay. So some of you don't really feel like you have any other options. A lot of you have, especially when it comes to career and finance, you've been driving yourself nuts trying to think, man, what else can I do? I don't like doing this, but what else is there? Like, no, I don't like what I'm doing. I don't like the money that I'm making, but what else is there? You feel like there aren't any other options. But I feel like some of you are going to be made aware that there are actually options out there. You just have to jump in and explore it. Knight of Pentacles reverse, Four of Pentacles, Two of Wands in the reverse, Ten of Cups. So, man. Six of Cups, Death reversed. So the biggest issue here is I see you trying to logically, analytically plan the whole process, And for those of you who haven't heard me touch on this before, there's nothing wrong with planning, but you can't plan too much, okay? Say, for example, you work a 9-to-5 day job and you just barely afford to be able to get your bills paid, put a little bit into savings, and then play with just a little bit on the weekends, And you obviously want to do more than that. What I would like to do is I would like to be able to sit at home and work and make more than enough money to be able to take care of my bills, stuff a shitload in savings, and go out and play whenever I want. But how am I going to do that? This thing right here, this logical, analytical, critical thinking brain is never going to be able to plan step by step by step by step by step how to make that happen. It's not going to be able to. It's not going to be able to. Now, I'm not saying don't plan. What I'm saying is make a plan to the best of your ability, even if it's only a half-assed plan. Make a plan, get on that path, start walking down that path, and be ready for the unexpected. Be ready for the unexpected. Okay, because you have to get on the path and start taking action first. And then the universe is like, oh, okay, I see what you want. You're headed in the wrong direction. Here, go this way. And the universe will start guiding you in the direction in which you need to go. Does this make sense? We have two types of manifestations, okay? Two types, A type and B type. A-type manifestations are things that are like repeats of past experiences, like a new car or a new job making the same amount of money or a new apartment, And even before, like let's say I've never done this before. I've never bought a car before. Well, I can find somebody who has. It's not very hard to go out here and find somebody who, you understand what I'm saying? A-type manifestations. Then you have B-type manifestations. B-type manifestations are those big, huge, life-changing things. Okay, it's unlike anything you've ever experienced before. And you more than likely don't know anybody that's ever experienced this before either, you know? So with A-type manifestations, you can plan step by step by step by step how to make that happen. I can take a pen and paper and I can write down every step that it takes for me to get a new car in my driveway. You know, I can sit down and write every step that it takes to go find me another job making the same amount of money. But a B-type manifestation is unlike anything I've ever experienced before. So you're not going to be able to plan every step that it takes to create something that is unlike anything you've ever experienced before. You're not going to be able to do that. Not going to be able to do that. Not quite. Not quite. No, 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 no. There's many different reasons why. And I think the most fascinating reason why is because that huge life-changing manifestation that you're wanting is going to, it's so different than anything you've ever experienced before that it's going to demand a different version of you. It's going to demand it. The you who is you right now in this moment is not a frequency match to that you're wanting. So you have to change frequencies and you have to become a completely different person. Okay. So you're going to have to let the universe do an awful lot of that work for you. You're going to have to let the universe do an awful lot of that work for you. The Four of Wands in the reverse. You're going to have to walk up and start knocking on that door. You're going to have to walk up and start knocking on that door, man. I'm doing the best that I can to spin this in a way I've never explained it before. I get tired of hearing myself repeat the same lectures, and I know some of you get tired of it too. I understand, but this is very important information. There's always new faces in here, so very important information. All right, let's see if there's any advice, any general advice. See if there's any general advice here. Ooh, the Seven of Swords. I see you wanting to plan. You're trying too hard to plan. It's like if you can't plan how to make it happen, you're not going to do it. Plan to the best of your ability, or even if you can't plan it. I know there's some of you saying, but I can't figure out. Okay, pick a path and start walking. Pick a path and start walking. Okay? Pick a path and start walking. I know I've used this example a million times before. Oh, it's going to require a leap of faith too. I've given this example a million times before, but get on Google, type in how to start an online business and go from there. Or let's say you've had this idea in your mind of a book that you want to write. Start writing that damn book. Just start doing it. Start doing it. People always ask me, should I write this book that I've been wanting to write? Should I start this YouTube channel I've been wanting to start? Should I start this business? Yes, you should. Yes, you should. Because it's not until you start doing it that the universe can respond. Okay? And the universe is not stupid, dude. It's not stupid. Not stupid at all. It doesn't matter what it is you start doing. The universe has to see you get on that path and start carving out a new path. And don't underestimate the universe's ability to bring you what you need and get you turned in the direction in which you need to go. But it's going to require a leap of faith. It's going to require a leap of faith, okay? Do not try to use any of the methods that you've used in the past, okay? Nothing that you have learned in the past is sufficient enough to help you figure out how to create something you've never experienced before, or you would have figured it out a long time ago, okay? You would have figured it out a long time ago. So I wouldn't right now just quit your job and then go start a business. I wouldn't do that. Let's merge the two timelines together slowly. Let's merge them together slowly. Okay, let's meet in the middle. I'm not going to say just quit your job right now and start a business. No. Don't do that. Let's merge those two timelines together slowly. And it's going to take some work, man. It's going to take some work. Dedicate every ounce of your free time to starting that business or starting that YouTube channel or writing that book. And I know there's some of you saying, damn, man, the days off I spend recuperating from the work week. I know. But do you want to see a change or not? Do you want to see a change? Because that life change that you want is not going to come knocking on your door. It's not. You got to start knocking on that door. All right. I only have 2 days off this week. And the rest of the week, I'm working 10, 11-hour days. All right. So that means I got 2 days to start getting energy rolling in a new direction. I got 2 days. I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna, like those of you wanting to write a book, I'm gonna write that first paragraph tomorrow. That's a start. I'm gonna at least Google and look at how to start an online business, or I'm at least gonna get my first landing page built and put together, or just whatever it is. I'm gonna take that first step. See what I'm saying? And then you might kind of start to notice, man, this is kind of fun though. And then, boy, I'm going to tell you what, that's when you're unstoppable. When it starts becoming fun. When it starts becoming fun, shit, you're unstoppable, dude. It's not a matter of if, it's when. The minute you start having fun doing whatever it is that you're doing, money's going to start chasing you. Oh, yeah, you're changing frequencies. Absolutely. But right now, so far from what I'm seeing, from the way it's looking right now, I don't see any big life change just coming and knocking on your door anytime soon this year. Nope. I don't see a big life change. It's going to require putting some energy in a new direction. Okay? It's going to require putting some energy in a new direction. All right. Well, okay. All right. Well, I feel like those were the messages that my Aries friends needed to hear today. So I am going to go ahead and end this reading here. Thank you all so much for tuning in and playing along. I greatly appreciate all the love and the support and the positive feedback you guys show me every single time I get on here and do this. Makes my job worthwhile here on YouTube, y'all. I greatly appreciate you. Don't forget to look in the description of this video if you would like to find information on how to schedule a personal reading. And I'm out of here now, y'all. Thanks again for tuning in. I'll see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. Y'all stay blessed.